Steph's Design Space. My name is Stephanie, and today we are going to make a journal cover out of an Amazon bag. So if junk journaling and vintage and paper crafts and fun are right up your alley, don't forget to like, subscribe, ring the bell so you don't miss any notifications of new videos, and let's get started. Okay, so this is an Amazon bag, believe it or not. Inside is, oh, let me just show you. So I take one of these bags, okay, and I cut, I cut it, make it straight, and then I take another Amazon bag that they send me, which is this one, and I tear this open and I cover the outside, mainly because most of the fabric you can see through, and I don't want to see Amazon Prime or whatever, so I cover it. This is a great way to reuse and recycle those Amazon packages. If you don't have the brown, you can use any kind of paper, right? A lot of the packaging that comes in Amazon is just that big wad of paper. You can use that. You can use whatever you have. All right, so let's get started. This is going to be a single signature cover, and this is the cover. This is what it's going to look like. I am addicted to making these covers. So here's one that's made out of an Amazon package. I have several. Sorry, I just hit the camera. Oh, that, I'm gonna look at that. I'm gonna make that into a, I'm gonna make this a cover. Like, how cool would that be to be a junk journal cover? Anyway, that's why it's up here with my covers, so I don't lose it. But all of these are made from Amazon packages. Okay, so every single one of these. Now, notice how this one is a little bit bigger, because some of them are, and that's okay. I tried to cut it down. And then this one has a signature in it. So this is all Amazon packaging. No, this is the Amazon package. Anyway, I am really cutting into my 20 minutes. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this in 20 minutes or not. I'm going to try really hard, but I just did a lot of jibber jabber. Okay, so this is the Amazon package. Now, one thing I've discovered, if you know me, you know I love templates, because I just do, okay? I have templates for tags and pockets and all kinds of things. And I have discovered that this right here, this is one of those cutting boards from the Dollar Tree, is absolutely perfect to measure the material to go over your Amazon package cover. Okay, so I did a line straight down the middle. Now remember, this will be the front, right? Because you're folding it in half. And then that gives plenty of space around to fold the material over. So that is what we're going to do. I have material picked out right here that I want to use. Now, one thing I am going to do on the next video, so this is like a two-parter, is I am going to show you a new to me, I'm not going to say it's new, other people have probably done it. I have never seen it, but that honestly means nothing. Like, I can't watch every junk journaler on the planet, right? So, new to me, closure. So excited about this closure. The reason I like this so much is because I can, especially when you have paper, material that has designs on it, right? If I want to capture a certain design, okay, I feel like I have this really upside down, because I did that with the butterfly one, and I was able to make sure that I had the butterfly exactly where I wanted it. Okay, this is better. All right. Now I put these lines here because that's generally where the fold is going to be. So I want to know that this is just going to fold on the inside. I really don't want just a head on the cover itself. So that's good, right? And then this is going to be the back. So this is going to be the front, and this is going to be the back. So I'm happy with that. And then all I do is take a pencil, and it shows up on material, right? So I'm holding this down and I'm just taking a pencil, and I am just going around this little template, Y'all, these, what are these called? The cutting boards are so amazing for all kinds of things. But I love them because you can see through them. And they're easy to work with. Now, I do have the stencil, not stencils, the tag and pocket templates that I cut, because I cut those on my silhouette. And I do offer those on the website. Okay, so that is done. So I'm just going to set this to the side. Now, I just use this rotary. You can use scissors. I have used scissors before. I just prefer this for me. Because then I can just follow this line. Down and around. I kind of cut that a little close, but that's all right. Okay, let me get this. Oh, that didn't quite cut. And since Joann's is going out of business, it's a good time to get fabric, but I heard, because the last time I went, it was mandatory to get a yard. I have heard that they are now making it mandatory to purchase 2 yards, which is very disheartening because honestly, I mean, a yard is a lot of material. 2 yards of the same exact material is a lot. Now, I mean, if you're a quilter or whatever, I get it. But for covering junk journals, you would end up with a whole lot of the same covers. And again, you know, if that's what you like, go for it. Do you. Okay, so now we have this. And I'm going to get my cover. And we are going to fold this in half. Because this is going to give me a general idea on where the halfway mark is. Where is my big bone folder? I had it here last night. There it is. Okay. Now, because, you know, it's a bubble mailer, it doesn't like to fold perfect. So you have to kind of encourage it. Be encouraging. Okay. So that is the center. And I can, you know, I can feel it. It's right about there. This is going to fold under. That's going to fold under. All right, that is perfect. Okay. So make sure it's even top and bottom. And really, I'm feeling, because you can't really see, but it's good. All right. Now, y'all are going to think this is weird, and I'm okay with whatever you think. I put these on different than anybody I've ever seen or heard of or known. So I have my little book weights that I'm going to put right here. And I'm going to use my glue stick. And we are going to glue this side all up. Now I'm not worried about the edges too much, and you'll see why here in a minute. Again, I do this totally different because if you have followed me for any length of time, you know exactly how I feel about Fabri-Tac. And I don't even like Mod Podge because it's so wet and it tends to seep through. You have to be so careful and meticulous when using that. Let me get this one. So I'm just going to smush this down. Okay. Use whatever you have. You can use scissors. You can use your bone folder. Just squish it down. I'm going to switch that over there. And because this is on paper, right? So this is how I do it. You cover the plastic bag with paper. And doing research, because I was looking to order some more of these, because I don't like the Yoo-hoo, whatever that's called. I don't like it. So I'm going to go back to my Scotch Permanent. I can't find them on Amazon. The only thing I can find on Amazon is the Create, and they are like $9 a piece. So I don't know if that switched, but in my research, I discovered that this one and the Create are good for fabric. It says it on there. It says paper and fabric. So I am confident that this is going to work perfectly fine. And because I have done it, now we're going to flip it over. Okay. And it is a little off there. So I'm going to have to... I can peel it off and start again. So here goes 20 minutes, guys. I didn't pay attention very well. Okay, so, and it may be the way that I cut it, right? But it's nothing that extra lace can't fix or what have you, because that's what happened on the butterfly one. Yeah, it's just gonna be short. Let me make sure that's still... Oh, because I put it on upside down. All right, y'all see it here first, ladies and gentlemen. This is what happens. That still ain't right. What did I do? This is the front. This is the front right here. Okay. Yes, I'm going to add more glue. I'm just trying to position it again. But see, I couldn't, I mean, yeah, you could do that with Mod Podge, but it would be like a super wet mess. Yeah, it's just going to be short up there, and there's not a whole lot I can do about that. I know, y'all are like, wow, this is taking way longer than 20 minutes. It's because I messed up. But it happens, right? It's going to happen to you. It happens to everybody. Okay, that is... Okay, first of all, you are not folding properly. There we go. Okay. Let me make sure. Okay, that is how I want it. Yes. All right, back to this. We're going to add a bit more glue really fast because I want to make sure it does stick. And I'm not going to, you know, this is the way that it is. So, and then do this. I just put the book weights on there to keep it from moving around. All right. Now we're going to flip it, and I'm just going to have to deal with it. And it's still, you know, it is what it is. Okay, next we get Glenda. Yes, a glue gun. No, that's not what's next. But, oh, please be charged. Why aren't you charging? Are you not plugged in? Oh. Let me see if she's charging, because I have to cut the corners. Okay, she's charging now. All right, I do have this handy dandy thing, because again, Stephanie cannot cut straight. So I do use this We Are Memory Keepers to help me with the corners. So this is going to be off a little bit. Oops. And sometimes I just have to lay it like on top, you know, to get it where it needs to be. And it's so funny is I was like, am I even using this right? So I watched a short little video, and I am using it right. So that was a good thing to know. Okay, so here we have it. And I'm gonna get Glenda here, and I am gonna show you how I do this. So I am gonna start with the ends. like that. Oh, Glinda. Glinda's the name of my glue gun. So if you're new here and you hear me talking about Glinda, it's the glue gun. I'm just waiting for her to get hot. Just getting there. Alright, so I start with a little bit right here. And then I take my silicone spatula, and this is a game changer. So I'm gonna, can y'all see, am I on frame? Okay. So what I do, because a lot of people are like, I don't like using a glue gun because you can feel the, you know, the bead you put down. Well, here's the pro tip. Get a silicone spatula. You can get, not these particular ones, but you can get like a kitchen silicone spatula from the Dollar Tree or wherever. Or I got this set off of Amazon. But glue won't stick to it. And if you do bits like this and you smush it down, you don't, it feels smooth. Like I cannot tell there's any glue under there. It is no different than if I were to use a wet glue. Okay, so now I'm going to do this end. Because this is the short end, I want to go, I do a little bit at a time, right? So I want that corner to be down really good. So I start there, and then I just go under, and then smush. And it also saves you from burning your fingers. Now if I'm doing a long strip, now I'll get that off. Just like that. And I'm pulling it tight up against the edge of the cover, right? So this is in essence between the glue on the front and pulling this tight and hot gluing it down. It's gonna stay. Okay, that's gonna take a little bit of work. So let me do this one. So what I'm gonna do, so this kind of goes under, is I'm gonna put a smidge, and then I am going to, with my little spatula, kind of manipulate it to cover that corner. Like that. And then I'm going to take this up. Because paper, you know, whatever we put on the inside is going to cover up all of this little stuff. I'm not worried about that. But I want this cover, I mean the corners, good and covered. So I take my time and kind of tuck and glue the little corners down under themselves. And this is not a perfect science, right? Oh, I'm like, why am I doing that with my fingers? But I have found it works well for me. And I also learned that Amazon packages are not always perfectly cut either, right? So sometimes they're not even, but it's just barely off, and it's nothing that we can't work with. Okay, so see how this is going to stick out and be kind of wonky? So I'm going to take a smidge of glue, and I am just going to kind of bring this up like that. Okay, and then another little smidge, and then we're just going to smush it down. There we go. Perfect. Smidge. Now remember, this is a two-parter, so I'm only doing the front cover on this video, and the second video is going to be a very unique closure and putting something on the inside. So then we will have a completely finished cover in 2 videos. But you know, the point of this is you can create, you know, you can cover your cover in 20 minutes, barring, you know, making a bunch of mistakes and having to redo it like I did. Oh, and I know we were talking about fabric from Joann's, so I have gone and purchased some fabric from Joann's, but when they wanted just the yard. So on the live sale, I will have some fat quarters, which is more than enough to cover a regular big journal and have some left over. So for anybody who's like, I don't need all that, you know, fabric, I will be selling fat quarters on the live sale as well. Now this isn't necessary, but it was bothering me. Okay, so now I am going to fold it. And there is our cover. Okay, so the next video, so tomorrow, you will see how I do the inside and the very different and unique closure that I am gonna do. So yay! All right, guys, I think this was right around 21 minutes or so. Not bad for the mistakes that I made. All right, don't forget to like, subscribe, ring the bell so you don't miss anything. And until next time, y'all have a blessed day. Bye.